Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Just want to talk a little bit about a couple of films that were sent over from Fetch Publicity for me to check out. One is called The Antichrist and the other one is called Blazing Magnum. I've had a chance to check both of these out. I will share my thoughts. I also do have a couple of giveaways courtesy of Fetch Publicity as well. So let's get into these and then I'll tell you about the giveaway afterwards. Okay, so I wasn't aware of these films before. I'd not heard of them. They are both directed by Alberto De Martini, and they are Italian, but this one, Blazing Magnum, is mostly in English because it's got a lot of American actors in it. But strangely enough, there is an Italian track for it, an Italian dialogue track for it. So okay, first of all, let me talk a little bit about The Antichrist. Obviously this is an Italian film, so you know it's heavy on the dialogue. You got to read the subtitles, which is not really that much of a problem, but it's not really my kind of like cup of tea to go to. You know, I don't tend to emanate towards foreign cinema, but it was worth a watch. Let me just read a little synopsis on the back here. A car accident caused by her father leaves a young woman paralysed and her mother dead. Following her uncle's advice, she undergoes a hypnotic session with the intent to heal her, but it actually awakens the spirit of her ancestors who was condemned for witchcraft. So, you know, devil, witchcraft, kind of exorcist type of thing in it. Yeah, like I say, it's not usually my sort of thing, and I've got to agree, it wasn't this time, unfortunately. The picture quality wasn't that impressive, unfortunately. There was a lot of grain, a lot of distortion. This is from like 1970 something, 1974. Wasn't a very clean image, unfortunately. Yeah, there you go. But it does come with a set of art cards as well. We do have special features on the back, so I'll just show you these special features here. So there's the synopsis up the top there, so you can read it. There's the special features, and there is all the audio down the bottom there. And like I say, it does come with art cards. So we'll just have a look through it. We've got a slipcover there, so that's nice. We have one disc there. Plus we also have some art cards. Let me just go through these art cards. And they basically contain lots of images from the film. We've got this one here. So just various shots from the film there. And they all have the Antichrist logo on the back. So yeah, so like I say, Italian cinema is not my preferred material to watch. But it was offered to send to me. It was okay. It was okay, but it's not me. But it might be you. It might be you. This is available now on Blu-ray and DVD, so it's already out. So you can seek that out in the shops. It's from Studio Canal. So that's The Antichrist. Next up we have Blazing Magnum. Which was a bit more entertaining for me. Even though it was from the same Italian director, there was an English soundtrack on it. It was set in Canada. It kind of felt very Rockford Files, Hill Street Blues kind of vibe. Yeah, and it stars Stuart Whitman, John Saxon and Martin Landau. I mean, this has got everything from like bank robberies. It's a thriller as well, and it's a revenge film. Martin Landau plays a doctor who unfortunately doesn't save some poor woman from dying, and that spurs the woman's brother into investigating and trying to find out how she died and why she died. The synopsis on this was: after his sister was poisoned, tough cop Tony Sater embarks on a violent journey to find her killer, which turns into a whirlpool of revenge and betrayal. So yeah, so this was this kind of felt a bit more me, because I don't know, I just had a better flow with this one, a better flow. Yeah, so let me just zoom in on that for you. So there we go, so you can read that. And then the special features, and then the audio and the subtitles down the bottom there. This did have a really good bank robbery at the beginning of the film and a really good car chase. Typical Starsky and Hutch type of car chase between police cars and this a car full of robbers. So that was pretty good. And again, I believe this is from the 70s. This is 1976. So let's just have a look, see what we've got inside. So there we are. We have on disc there. There is also there is also a couple of good scenes in this. There is a good scene set in an apartment with a blind woman. There is also a visit to a pawn shop. And there's a fight between the main character and a lot of transvestites. And I don't know if it was supposed to be comical, but it pulled across as very comical. Anyway, so there we go. So that is Blazing Magnum there. That's the logo there. So there we have one of the transvestites. And then there is the blind woman. In her apartment, it's kind of like unfinished at the end of the corridor, and she goes wandering out with her white stick, and they're shouting up at her, "Stop! Don't walk any further, otherwise she'll walk right out of the building." There's a good old fight scene there. And another scene there. Fantastic. So there we go. So yeah, that is Blazing Magnum. That is also from Studio Canal and available now on Blu-ray and DVD. This one, the picture quality again is not the best. Very grainy. So, some of it's a bit washed out. The audio is a bit strange on this because there's lots of over-exaggeration on the sounds of like somebody walking along the floor with high heel shoes. It sounds like someone hammering a nail into the wall or something. Very, very strange. It's over. Some of it's overpowering on the audio. The Foley artist, I think, was on drugs that day when they filmed it, because it sounds weird. And some of the audio sounds like it's done in a studio and there's too much echo. Yeah. Yeah, and I found, I don't know if it was my play, but I found that the dialogue was a little bit out of sync on this as well. Just very, very minor. But that it could have just been my copy. But anyway, that is Blazing Magnum. So there we go. So both available as cult classics from Studio Canal. Both available on Blu-ray and DVD. You can purchase them now. The very good people over at Fetch Publicity, though, did send me a couple of extras over. One to give away. Unfortunately, I didn't have a copy of Blazing Magnum, but they have sent a copy of the Antichrist, which is still sealed. So that is up for giveaway. And also a sealed copy of Cutthroat Island, as they also sent me Cutthroat Island and U571. But I didn't have all of the... I didn't have all of them as giveaways. So there we go. It does have, unfortunately, a little bit of a crease and a little bit of a tear down there on the slipcover. But I think that happened through the post. Fantastic. Okay, so if you do want to be in with a chance of winning both of these, one person will win both of them. then all you need to do is like the video by giving it a thumbs up. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share, and just stick down in the comments, make me a winner. Just type the words, make me a winner, and you never know, you might win those. Fantastic. So there we go. So that's just a little heads up and my thoughts on those two films, and also the giveaway there. So thank you again to Fetch Publicity for sending those over to me. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.